What are we up to today in the old Zambo land? Not seen this stuff in a while. I do a bit of work for a company in East Kilbride, service their audio equipment for them, and I got a call today to have a look at this little Funktion-One system. I think that's a twin 15, F250. So it goes from the 15s up into, I think this is a Res 2H or something. There's no box on it. It's a really neat little system. So it goes from the sub up onto this thing of wonder and beauty, and there's a little tweeter in there. Today, that's the mid component out it. That wasn't working, it was sick. So they got me in to repair it for them. I always really liked Funktion-One gear. We had some at the Archies, and I actually ended up owning a system at one time as well. The vocal sound out it's amazing, and there's very little distortion. So I've left that soaking in petrol. The stuff you should use is called Evo Stick Adhesive Remover, but I didn't have any on me, and the guys did have a can of petrol, so I soaked that in petrol for 10-15 minutes. It's dead hard to film because the sun's so bright. It's great to say that. Sun's so bright in Scotland that I can't actually see what I'm filming. So I've soaked that in petrol for a bit, and it's beginning to soften up and pop out. So I'll keep going with that until the rest of it pops up. Evo Stick Adhesive Remover is the stuff you want for this. Now it's really clever the way this works. That's a waveguide. I think it was called an Axehead waveguide. I've been getting a lot of hassle in the comment section of people for getting stuff wrong all the time. If you watch my videos enough, you'll know where I get most of the stuff from. So the waveguide actually physically bolts onto the back of the drive unit. That thing. Very clever, isn't it? The issue with a lot of horns is the distance. If you put a ruler across the front, you measure the distance from the speaker to the ruler. The bit from the centre would be a different distance from if you took the speaker to that outside edge there. So before you even get out the horn, which increases audio efficiency and increases coupling to air, you've already got an issue. So what manufacturers do is put in these things called waveguides or phase bunks, and that corrects all the energy, the audio wave coming out. So by the time it gets to the front of the horn, everything's bang on in phase and back and forth. So is this interesting to anybody? Interesting to me. As I said, I really liked Funktion-One equipment, and I really liked the people that worked with them as well. Tony Andrews and John Newsham are really nice guys. And Andrews, his wife, worked with them as well, and she was just lovely, you know. Their business is in an old, this is the stuff I'm looking at this afternoon. Their business is an old, is it a chicken farm or something outside of London? They've managed to keep their staff there for years. And there's a creche in the office and stuff like that, so they're a very forward thinking company. And they did design some of the best audio products in the world. That stuff 2015 at the time, it was a very clever loudspeaker system. The bigger ones, they had the Res 3s and the Res 4s and the Res 5s. Just sounded fabulous, they really did. So, who makes the amplifiers? Is it Full Fat Audio? I can't remember. Yeah, I think they're rebadged FFAs. I don't know who does the processing unit on it, but it's basically bass amp drives the subs and the top amp, so we're using 2 channels to drive these little top boxes which have got a passive crossover in them. Anybody find that interesting? I don't know. So as I say, necessity is the mother of invention. Instead of using Evo Stick Adhesive Remover, I'll just use some Petrol. Seems to be working alright. Get that cleaned up. Pop the, where's the old paper cone? What did I do with that? Pop the new paper cone in, glue it down, and hopefully it will live for another, what's that, 9 years? There's the bit that came out. Yeah, it was manufactured 9 years ago, and I think this is the first component failure they've had in the system. Well, that's pretty impressive stuff. It's not as if there's a sound engineer looking after it when the gear goes out. It just gets dumped at festivals, and DJs don't think things are loud unless they distort. Anyway, from a beautiful sunny East Kilbride in Scotland, thanks for watching. Bye.